has that core memory too. And then lastly, they've been to 10 schools. We've got questions. That's a little excessive. Was that by choice? All right, we're gonna have to find that out later. If you think you know who it is, put it down in the comments. We will be joined potentially by that person later today, but you're gonna have to stick around to find out who that is. How about for our other top badge of the week? This one comes from Tagged. Let's see. Number one, they're an avid cook. Now, is that cereal? Maybe a little fancy ramen. If you crack the egg over the top, you are a chef. Number two, I have a big game on the app. If I had to list the number of clues that we've gotten before, I don't know if big game on the app is going to make the cut. But you know what? Good effort. We tried. And then lastly, I'm Jishi. I'm not familiar with Jishi, so that's going to be a learning opportunity for me and maybe for you. Maybe you know who it is, though, and you do know what that means. So it's G-E-E-C-H-E-E, Jishi. They are Jishi. And again, we may be fortunate enough to be joined with this person later today in the episode. So put your guesses in. Let us know who you think it is, and maybe we'll find out later. Our tip of the week this week was inspired by someone that I interviewed on Wednesday, Chef Naya. She bet on herself. And she not only took a chance on her dreams of being a cook, and it really spoke to me, you know, inspired me throughout the rest of the week of when you bet on yourself and you take chances on yourself. So let me tell you what I was inspired by to create this tip of the week. So your tip of the week this week is bet on yourself. Betting on yourself isn't about being reckless. It's about being intentional, right? Because betting, that word implies some negative things. But when you're betting on yourself, I believe it operates a little differently. Choose to invest in your craft. Control what's in your hands and build confidence by showing up and pushing beyond just what you're comfortable with. Growth comes from trusting yourself enough to take that step. So try betting on yourself, right? We live with ourselves. We've only got ourselves. Bet on yourself. That's your tip of the week. Congratulations we're not to the congratulations part yet, Chris. Okay. Rumor bust. Rumor bust. We got a lot to talk about. That is true. Rumor bust today's rundown is extended. Also very true. So again, buckle up. If you're just now joining, by the way, and you don't know what's all about, why there's all these comments, well, we're so excited today is because the special edition of the rundown, our community has come together, Beat Me, Scout, Tag, all together under one roof to deliver all of our announcements at once together. So how about for those contests? What do we have going on for those? Well, this week we have, over the weekend, something we spoiled on Tuesday for a very special edition of the Rundown. We have a Live Fest Ruby contest where the top 20 winners will win a flight arriving Thursday, a hotel room, premium ticket. What's that mean? We're going to talk about that later as well. So that's a lot of things to win. Top 20 Ruby contest. So show up for your friends, especially if you want to see them there. In addition, we are excited to announce we're going to have a midweek contest next week. We have a diamond contest called the Dream Week. It's going on it's February? Is that a typo? It's February. Yeah, they're telling me it's February. February 4th through the 5th, top 50 winners per network. We will not be merged for this. So top 50 winners per network. Over $20,000 in diamonds will be awarded. That's for a midweek contest. So show up. To those of you who are on Tag, we're excited to announce that there are new VIP packs on web. So if you want to know how to do that, you just go down to the little gift menu where it says more deals on web, select that. There's some new options for you. You can also find rubies on there. Rubies are now available, which will help you support your favorites in this weekend's contest. While you're picking up all those cool rubies and diamonds, maybe you want to spend them on some new gifts. Let's go ahead and check out what we have this week. We have the new heart emoji, the next installment in our gift emoji series. We have the groundhog, which I have a lot of questions about. Are groundhogs friendly? Being the top one. Can I pet that dog is really the question. Hot Spring to Mud, Winter's Castle, and the sequel that we didn't know we were going to get, but definitely wanted, Jet 2. And I heard a rumor that on the back end, they coded that it's Jet 2 Holiday. Darling, can I hold your hand? I don't know, but the Jet 2 is here in serious mode. Jet 2 is by far my #1 choice this week. And the reason is because I believe it highlights just how far Animation Team can go. The animation on it is truly unique. It's so exciting to see the way that they are pushing gifting and the designs on it. Shark Laser is another one that I really love. It's one that you can check out as a VIP. But yeah, Jet 2 is my pick this week. So Heart Emoji, Groundhog, Hot Spring to Mud, Winter's Castle, and Jet 2 are all new gifts that you can send. Last week, we had a merch contest that paid out to the top 30, but only 3 people per network got the full fit. Some of you might be hatless or hoodieless. We're going to talk about what that means. So we're going to announce the top 3 winners per network. We also had a VIP exclusive contest. We're going to go over the top 10 winners of that. And what is a VIP exclusive contest? I'll tell you about that in just a moment. First, let's go over the Gamma, that's internal talk, the tagged merch contest. So your top 3 winners, the 3 people who got the full fit, the exclusive, only 3 produced in the world. That's super exclusive. We've got Pretty Money, who's got the full fit. Congratulations to you. We got Caramel Kisses, who's got the full fit. And the number 1 stunner, looking stunning in the shirt, in the hoodie, in the hat, in the pants. In the pants? Yeah, we did pants this time around. I think that's a first. What do you think of that? Over on Meet Me in Scout, we had 3 winners. Who were they? Shan Rain, congratulations. You got the full fit. You even got the pants. To Universe, LR1111. Hopefully the hat doesn't mess up your hair. And over to Missy, I have nothing to say to you. Congratulations to all 3 of you on getting the full fit. Congratulations to all 30 on winning. I love you, Missy. You know that. What is a VIP exclusive contest? Well, as a VIP, you get access to many benefits. And we highlight them here on the rundown, which happens Fridays at 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about all the things that are happening, changing, and trending, getting you news first. So make sure you've hit that favorite button and you check it out. So what is a VIP exclusive contest? Well, as a VIP, you get many benefits. You get access to exclusive gifts, entrance notifications. You get a dedicated helpline. You get discounted packages, so much more, including things like a monthly VIP exclusive contest that, as the name implies, only VIPs can place in. So to these winners, we want to give an extra special thank you to help supporting our community. And we got to shout you out now, at least the top 10, but congratulations to everyone. So in 10th place for that VIP exclusive contest for Meet Me and Scout, we've got Alex. In ninth place, I'm sorry, Alex is twice. Please hold. If you're just now joining, welcome to the Rundown. This is your weekly app update and announcement show where we go over all the things that are happening, changing, and trending. And we're going to go over the Diamond Dust VIP contest where it is aligned this way. Perfect. All right. So for the VIP contest, going down the list, coming in, we have Jay Carr, Game Warden, Alex, there we go. Ton Moy in 8th place. 7th place is Lucky. 6th place, Splish Splash. 5th place, Ice Goddess. 4th place, AP. Your top 3 for the VIP exclusive contest. And 3rd place with 5,191,000 diamonds. His name's Jeff. Jeff, congratulations. In 2nd place with 8,846,000 diamonds. Nicholas, it's not Christmas time, but St. Nick is staying up high on the leaderboards. Congratulations. And in 1st place with, 11,413,000 diamonds. Congratulations to the man with the 00. Steve-O, congratulations to you on getting 1st place on the VIP exclusive contest. Your top 10 over on tag for the VIP exclusive. Coming in 10th place, we've got Loyalty is Real. That's good. Staying loyal. 9th place, Truth. That's ironic. 8th place, congratulations, Truth. 8th place, Chew. 7th place, Big Mod. 6th place, OG Empress. Emphasis on the OG part. She told me specifically. 5th place, Joe. 4th place, Legend. Wait for it. Legendary. Congratulations. You're top 3 for the tagged VIP exclusive contest. And 3rd place with 4,814,000 diamonds. Blessed Year. Definitely is one starting out the year with a top 3 placement. Congratulations. And 2nd place with 5,121,000 diamonds. Dan Red is most certainly not in the red. They're in the green. They got 2nd place in the VIP exclusive contest. And in 1st place with 8,370,000 diamonds. The one who's supreme, Cypher Supreme. And we're not talking about the Taco Bell, but I could use some of that. Congratulations to everyone who placed in the VIP exclusive contest. There's so many things to celebrate with that, as well as with the merch contest, who got the full fit. It's a big deal, very special. Now, earlier today on the rundown, we gave you some hints as to who your top badges of the week may be. Now, this first one comes from our tagged community. I'm gonna give you those 3 hints again. Now, if you happen to be the tagged top badge of the week, please go ahead and request the box right now, because we're gonna give those hints one more time for people to give the guess. Number 1, this person is an avid cook. They make a great meal. Number 2, they have a big game on the app. What is this game? We'll have to find out. Number 3, they're Jishi. So we're gonna have to find out what that is. Coming to the box is someone that you may know, because, hey, yo, it's Virgo. Congratulations on being our first guest today. How are we feeling?
What's going on, Chris? I'm feeling good, man.
Good.
Feeling good. And
This is a
honored.
good day. Good day.
It is.
So,
It is.
congratulations on earning top badge of the week. As I've mentioned a couple times, this is something that is awarded by your peers. They say you're a standout, you're a great community member. Let's start things out by just addressing that. How does it feel to know that your fellow top badges hold you in this respect?
I mean, I truly appreciate it to know that they hold me in that respect. Like I said, I go and I support a lot of my fellow top badges in their contests and their whatever they got going on with their streams and their content. I make sure I engage with them and show that I support them in the same way that they support me.
Yeah, yeah. You could choose to be anywhere, spend your time any which way. So why do you choose to spend it with this community? Why do you have that relationship, or why do you want to gift these people? What is about that you want to support?
I mean, I've been on this app for a couple of years now. I mean, I started off as a gifter. I've been just it's something that caught my attention. I've been on here previously before the live stream. So once I found out that they had a live section going on, I came back and it just caught my attention. I know that I gotta get in there and support the stream. So that's what I've been doing. Before I started streaming for like a year, then people were just asking me why don't I go live? I just like I'm not here for that. I wasn't here to go live. So eventually one day I went live and then I saw the love back.
It's snowballed into this. It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
truly the butterfly effect, right? Like just, if you were to start the domino, right? Let's talk about these hints that you gave us, because these are some pretty good ones. Let's do number 2 first. So you have a big game on the app. What is your big game that you do?
Yeah, my game is called Death Row Games, basically. So it's basically like I know a lot of people indulge in certain things, and I turn into a game with them.
Okay.
So it's like
Like
if you
chocolates
do,
and foods and,
yeah, yeah,
lots of
yeah,
indulging things. I
yeah,
assume. Why is it all food? But maybe it's because you're an avid cook. So let's talk about that part. So
yeah, yeah.
what type of cook are you? What do you specialize in?
I specialize in anything basically. I've been cooking for 20 years. Down here in South Carolina, I live in Charleston, South Carolina. So we got a lot of Michelin stars and fine dining restaurants here.
Mhm.
And I've been cooking for a long time. So I got a lot of good techniques and refined skills that I've learned along the way. Many stops in different
Okay.
restaurants.
So let's say we're at Live Fest. We pull up. Ayo Virgo's got a plate. Okay. What's on the plate? What's the meal that you're gonna introduce everyone to your cooking with?
Okay, well, down here, most people outside of Charleston have never heard of red rice. So I'll probably do like some
Oh,
red rice,
I love red.
collard greens. You love red rice?
Love red rice.
That's
Red rice and beans?
okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's something
I'm
like
on a
that,
weight
but it's a
loss
little
journey, my
different.
friend. I've had some red rice and beans.
It's something
Obviously,
like
you
that,
make
but
a
it's a
good one
little
though, yeah?
different. But yeah, it'd be like some red rice, collard greens, and probably some fried chicken or something like that.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah. We may need to check that out at Life Fest. I can't confirm or deny, but I can say for myself, absolutely. And then this last clue. So you said that you're Jishi. Can you talk to us about that?
It's actually pronounced Geechee.
Geechee. I apologize. Geechee.
Geechee. So it's basically a dialect from my accent. Everyone thinks I'm Jamaican, so I gotta actually tell them what I'm actually am. I'm a Gala Geechee. It's basically a it's like I say a dialect that us people down here have from
Okay.
basically the slave trades.
Oh, so when
Yeah,
you
so
say for the dialect, so it's like a regional type of
yeah, it's a regional
regional
type of
spoken.
dialect. That's yeah. It's
Interesting.
basically only down here in the southeast, either Savannah. It might run down to Savannah, but it's mostly down here in South Carolina and Charleston that you'll probably hear this
Can you
type
tell
of
us
accent.
something that's unique to it, or something like it that you would call out and say this is a part of the culture or that's unique to it?
Not really. It's basically something that once you hear, when you
Hmm.
come here and visit, you'll basically see in perspective or whatnot. Because there's a lot of
For the
history down here.
culture. I
Like
love it. I love it. Celebrate it. Absolutely. Well, these are three great hints. We are running a pretty long rundown today, but this is your moment. It's very special. So got to make sure before you go, number one, hit the favorite button on Mr. Hey Yo Virgo in the box your top badge of the week. And then lastly, is there anything that you'd like to say to the community in general without going into the specifics of names this time? Just in general,
again, I
anything you'd like
want
to say to the community?
Again, I want to appreciate everybody that voted me for Top Badge of the Week. My number one faces Ren, Miss W, Pretty, Gemstone, Miss T's, everyone that come and rock with me and vibe with me every day in my life, man. I appreciate y'all.
For sure, for sure. Well, thank you so much for jumping in the box. Congratulations on earning this. It's a huge milestone for any top badge to do. So please do hit the favorite button on Ayo Virgo, your tag top badge of the week. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Much love. Hey, if you're just now joining, welcome to the Rundown. This is your weekly app update and announcement show where we go over all the things that are happening, changing, and trending. We are 20 minutes in, but we're like maybe a third of the way through. So buckle up. We've already talked about contests. We've talked about new gifts. We've introduced you to one of your new top badges of the week. We still have to talk about Life Fest, the reality show, a special rundown that you can look forward to next week, some special contests going on, and so much more. So please buckle up. We've got a good one for you. Now, earlier today, we did give you two top badge of the week hints. So we're going to run it back. We're going to talk about those hints from earlier for our Meet Me or Scout top badge. If you happen to be this person, please request the box. Let's talk about these hints one more time. They've been to 17 countries. They've definitely tried a lot of foods, seen a lot of locations, met a lot of people. We've got to learn about that. Number two, they love to read. So maybe they got a book on all these flights they're taking. And then number three, they've been to 10 schools. We might skip over that one depending on it. I don't know about you, but I know about me. I'm excited to see Miss Ebzy. Welcome to the show, your Scout top badge of the week.
All right. Hi, Chris.
Hey,
I'm so excited.
all right, I'll bring it back. Going on, Ebs. It's good to see you. Welcome to the Rundown.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, let's start off with the same question we said to Ayo Virgo. This is a big moment. How are you feeling right now?
I feel very grateful. I think this is such a special recognition, especially because it's done by my peers, so they know me, they've watched me, and so it hits different when the people that you probably grew with on the app are saying that you deserve to be top badge of the week.
For sure, and we are merged right now. So for those of us in attendance who haven't met you before, can you introduce yourself? Talk a little bit about what your stream's like.
My name is Ebzy. I've been on here for 5.5 years. I think what I pride myself on is that my streams don't have a a real start and a real end. It's whatever happens, happens. That's literally what this stream is. Whatever we talk about, we talk about. And I like to give my platform to everybody, so everybody can come and talk about whatever they want to. It doesn't. There's no. I like to like steer away from like politics and stuff like that, but I like to keep it lighthearted. I like for my stream to be like an escape where we can like have fun and talk and joke and not worry about the responsibilities that we have to deal with once you hit the X.
That's true. It's true. Being here is a bit of an escape, and you know a thing or two about that because you've been to 17 countries, so you're escaping to a lot of places.
Yeah.
Give us, like, in no particular order, give us like your top 3 places that you visited.
I've always said my number one is Italy.
Oh,
Hands down. Yeah, I loved it out there. I had a great time, great food, great shopping, great views. I think number 2 would be Barbados. I was pleasantly surprised by Barbados. And I would say number 3, it might be Greece. I had a great time in Greece. The food is amazing. It hits different than, the processed American GMO things we eat out here. So I think that was number 3 for me.
we already talked about the Supreme earlier. All right, it's sometimes it's okay, maybe, but
Yeah.
so the traveling though, would you say that the food and the scenery, those are like the main inspirations of why you like to travel, or what motivates you to go to so many places?
I feel like I consider like America to be like not real, like we didn't come from here. So there's not real culture. So I like to go to other countries and experience like real, culture things. And it's very interesting to go to certain places and everyone looks the same. I feel like America is like the jambalaya of the world. We have a little bit of everyone from everywhere here.
Yeah.
So it's fun to go somewhere else and see how they dress, how they, their traditions. Certain things are like I went to the mall in Egypt, and while I was in the middle of shopping, like the music stopped so that everyone could pray.
Oh,
Like
wow.
stuff like that throws me off. So, but in a good way. So
Mhm.
I like to just but it's mainly for the food. It's always for
Well,
the food.
you know what? I can back that. I that appeals to me as well. By the
Yeah.
way, while we're here, make sure that you're in the favor of Anna Ebsy. She is the peer nominated and selected top badge of the week over on Scout. There's so many things we could talk about. We know that let's give us a book, okay? So you said you love to read. What's the book you're on right now?
So so the traveling kind of segues me into like my love for reading. I did not love reading when I was in grad school because that's all I had to do. But because I travel so much, I get bored on the plane. There's but so many songs I can listen to, and there's but so many shows I can watch on the screen on the seat. So I would go to like the shops in the mall, in the airport, and I would buy my books. So I originally started with Colleen Hoover, and I used to really like some of her books. One of her books became a movie, It Ends With Us. They're making another one of her books that I read, Verity. And then I recently moved on to Frida McFadden. So like I have a few of the books. So these are all like I bought in the airport. But the book that I use my my bookmarks are my boarding passes. So because I buy them in the airport.
That's
so
cool. That's super
yeah.
creative.
I'm
Well-
I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I don't want to buy bookmarks. But the more recent book that I'm reading right now is called The Boyfriend.
Oh,
And yeah, it's a little slow, but when it gets there, it gets there. So I'm currently reading like all of Frida McFadden's books right now.
all right. Well, I have a confession. Most of the reading I do is leaderboards, to be honest.
I
But
kind of figured.
if you haven't, make sure you take your favorite back from Ebsy. She's there in the box. Thank you so much for being here, Ebsy. We wish you the best on the rest of your streaming journey. This is just another milestone of many. And congratulations on getting that top badge of the week.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
For sure. Much love, Ebsy. She's in the box. She was your top badge of the week. My name's Chris. Thank you so much for being here. This is a show that happens Fridays at 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just depends on the app that you're on. But today, we're merged. We're together as one community content. Now, what we're about to talk about next is the essence, is the whole heart of when we talk about one community, and that's Live Fest. In case you have not been to a rundown, you've been avoiding social media, we announced that Live Fest is back. It's bigger and crazier than ever. Live Fest Vegas 2026 is taking place Friday, July 31st through Sunday, August 2nd. In case you don't know what a Live Fest is, it is the true embodiment. It's a literal version of what we're doing here in the rundown. People come together in person from all corners of the planet for the sake of one thing, and that's togetherness. It is truly unlike anything you will ever experience if you've never been to one. And I've been going to these events since 2018, 2019, and it is a highlight every year for me. It is core memory central. So if you want to have those types of opportunities to meet people that you've seen virtually but never met in person, listen up, because there's a couple things that are changing this year. And the first thing is the location. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada this year. Historically, we had been in Orlando, Florida at the World Center Marriott, but for what we're doing, that wasn't going to cut it. We had to change locations. Because of the location, please pay attention to this part, because this is an important change if you have been to others and we're banking on these things. Number one, Live Fest this year is 21 and up. It is not 18 and up, and this is due to the venue and location. So it has to be 21 and up. It also means that no children are able to attend, and that includes for daytime programming like our panels. So that's very important to know. It also aligns with our terms of service, because many of these panels and events at Live Fest will be live streamed, and we can't have children coming into frame. Next, the Live Community Awards has been a cornerstone for Live Fest historically. This year we are not doing the Live Community Awards in person, and the reason is because we've listened to our feedback. We know that it's exciting to celebrate all the success of the year before, but having to sit still for hours on end, not being able to talk and engage with one another when we've waited an entire year to be together, it's a tough ask. So what we've done is we've moved the Live Community Awards back to virtual. You can look forward to those happening in May, and the Live Community Awards highlight the top performance of the year prior. So things like who earned the most diamonds, who earned the most favorites, best featured show, things like that. Certain events, as I did mention, will be live streamed to our community, but not only to these apps, but to YouTube. So we're taking that step, and it falls in line with a bigger vision that we're starting to build out this year. You can look forward to other new types of events like scavenger hunts and rewards potentially for attending panels. That's a rumor, not a rumor. You'll have to tune in more to find out in the coming weeks. But if you want to first look at other additional things that are changing this year, let's talk about tickets. Number one, this year, there are 3 ticket tiers. How you do Live Fest will depend on your ticket. These tickets are tailored to fit an experience for anyone. We know that the same ticket doesn't work for every particular circumstance. So what if you're someone who plans to go, but you can't get there until like Saturday, or you don't think you want to go to the nighttime events? There's a ticket for you. Maybe you want to attend all the events, but you don't want to have to pay for all the extra merch options and limited edition goodies. There's a ticket for you. Maybe you're the ultimate Live Fest enthusiast and you want all of the exclusive merch, the secret bonus items. You want to get first dibs on seats and location info. There's a ticket for you. These specifics and the tiers of them, it's too much to cover in one single rundown. You'll be able to read all the different qualities of each ticket when they go on sale this February. And again, I will highlight that the breakdowns will be listed on the website for each of the 3 ticket tiers. I also need to make this clear. Because of how tickets are structured this year, there will be limited quantities, and in addition, there will not be new ticket sales at doors. I repeat, this is something that many people bank on and wait on. They say, I'm gonna just kind of wait to go there and then I'll figure it out and I'll get my ticket. Do not do that, do not bank on that. That's not going to be an option this year. I'll repeat, there will not be new ticket sales at doors. All tickets have to be bought ahead of time. Our premium tier tickets are limited. So if you want to go, ticket quantities in general are limited, but especially on those premium ticket tiers, those are especially limited. So do not wait. When they go on sale, it's in your hands. It's in your court. We will give you full heads up ahead of it so that you're not caught off guard. Total ticket quantities are limited, as I've said. So now that you know that there's multiple ticket tiers, now that you know the location and the dates, let's talk about a high-level overview of what you can look forward to each individual day. Let's start off with Thursday, July 30th. Anyone who's been to Live Fest before knows that the first day of Live Fest is not actually the first day of Live Fest. And if that sounds confusing, it's because there's always a pre-party, an unofficial pre-party where people get together in anticipation of the following day's events. So we are semi-formalizing this by saying that premium ticket tier holders will have access to an early check-in on Thursday, as well as an early first look event. And we'll give you more details on what that is later. Friday, July 31st, there will be daytime programming, including a special version of the rundown that will not only cover announcements like you're seeing today, but include extended interviews, first looks, and some bonus surprises. It'll be more of a talk show format. In addition, we will have multiple panels. If you were ever at Playlist Live, think of this as a kind of a hybrid between a traditional Live Fest and a playlist. We've come together to make it more industry focused while still having fun and giving you activities. So gone are the days where there was one activity in the morning and then there were multiple hours of nothing to do waiting for that nighttime party. We've done away with that. We said you've taken the time to come out here. We have the opportunity to be there next to you and discuss things that happen behind the scenes. So let's formalize it, take full advantage of it, and give you an inside look. So you don't want to miss that kind of stuff. Panels will include learning tips and tricks, behind the scenes secrets that happen over here for us, exclusive looks at what's coming ahead in the app, not only for this year, but future plans, interviews with top creators and inside looks as to how they grew, and best tips and tricks for best practices, and so much more. Friday evening, we'll have a surprise event. We will discuss more about what that looks like later. Saturday, August 1st, you can look forward to more panels. Panels will not be repeats. So if on Friday, for example, we were to talk about how to build a community, the community builder panel would not repeat on Saturday. So you can look forward to special panels each day. In addition to that, we are returning to the fashion show. That's right. Even though we don't have the live community awards, we still have a reason to get dressed up. We still have a reason to get together. And Scott is coming back crazier and bigger than ever. There's only one guy who can do it, and it's definitely Scott. Now, in the past, the Live Community Awards have served as that big Saturday night event, but we just talked about how that's not going to be the case this year. Instead, we've listened to that feedback. We came to one obvious conclusion, that we got a ball, or should I say, have a formal ball, because we're gonna get fitted for that fashion show and we're gonna keep those outfits on and we're gonna go to our formal ball. You can look forward to food, dancing, and so much more. The parties are coming back bigger and better than ever. We're really excited about that. Sunday, the last day of Live Fest, is inspired by the community. You may remember back in November, we had an event called The Cookout, where we came together for the first time as a community virtually. Never before had we brought Meet Me Scout and Tag together under one roof. Well, in the spirit of that, Sunday, we're going to repeat it in real life for the Cookout Live. Look forward to great eats, sunbathing, and pool partying at this private, exclusive event. It's a perfect way to unwind and celebrate officially the end of Live Fest Vegas 2026. It's a lot. We're covering a lot here. So if you're just now joining, welcome to the show. This is The Rundown. It's a weekly app update announcement show where we go over all the things that are happening, changing, and trending. If you're just popping in, you may be a little confused. We're talking about Live Fest Vegas and the perks and the things that you can look forward to. Now, you may be saying, cool, I heard all that stuff about the ticket tiers and about the different events going on. I'm sold. I want to go to this. How do I get my tickets? Well, tickets will be available in February. However, we're excited to announce that this weekend we are running a Ruby contest where the top 20 winners will win airfare arriving Thursday. That's an early check-in. They will win the hotel stay for the entire duration of Live Fest. They also get the premium ticket tier, the best ticket tier that we offer to general sales. So if you want to get that ticket, if you want to secure your spot, with the most premium offering for Live Fest 2026, you got a place in the top 20 of this weekend's contest. We're already merged. It will last through Tuesday, and we'll talk about why. Contest ends Sunday night. Rubies are on sale right now. That is the other thing to make note if you want to place in this weekend's contest. It is a Ruby exclusive contest. Rubies are now available on the web store if you need to restock. If you've been watching the rundown for the past month, we have been giving you hints and clues to stock up on them. So complete your challenges and make sure that you are intentional about where you're throwing them, because where you choose to put those rubies could determine who you're gonna see at Live Fest. So a lot to consider right there. Tuesday, we mentioned that this merge and us being together is going to last through Tuesday. That's because Tuesday, February 3rd, we will wrap being together for this Ruby contest weekend by having one more edition of our What's Next series. That's right. We're going to do another rundown on Tuesday at 9 p.m. While this past Tuesday's rundown focused on Live Fest, this upcoming Tuesday will focus on the reality show. That's right, we are packing so much this year, and it's not even February. How are we doing this? It's crazy. So please check your email. If you applied to be on the reality show, transparently, over 1,100 people, nearly 1,200 people applied to be on the reality show. That list was narrowed down to 240 people. We then took an extended look at those applicants and then got it down to 120 people. Of those 120 people, 103 have responded to confirm their eligibility to participate in the audition weekend contest. If you submitted an application to be on the reality show, today was the deadline. Please check your spam folder. Please check your email in general. Check multiple accounts. The email was sent to the email you provided on your reality show application. You can check your Google form and review it. It will show you the email address that you listed. Please, please, please do not miss your chance for this opportunity. If you received an email, that means that you were one of 120 people out of 1,200 people who made it. Anyone who placed in this reality show audition contest should have their head held high because they made the cut, the top 10%. It's unbelievable. If you did not get an email and you really had your dreams set on this, please don't fret. We have a lot of plans. There are many things in the works, but right now, this first reality show, it's on us. So please make sure that you're checking out your email. The last thing that we need to mention, I had my slide out of order. Going back to Live Fest, so pivoting gears, we were talking about Live Fest, we talked about the reality show. Let's go back to Live Fest for a moment because I left out a key detail. This was originally on Tuesday, surprise detail, which is why it came later. Where is Live Fest being held in Vegas? So you know it's in Las Vegas and you know that you need tickets. It is at the Sahara on the Las Vegas Strip. It'll be in the Blanca Tower. Now, big thing, wait for the booking link. We wanted to get ahead and let people know where relatively they'll be at. Right now, room prices are around $127 at the Blanca Tower. That is per night. However, if you wait for our official room booking ticket, the ticket link, you'll get an even better discount. This is the best rate we've ever had for a Live Fest event, especially if you have a trusted room buddy. So if you have a travel partner or not, this is going to be your best option because you'll be right at the event. Again, wait for the booking link. The venue is the Sahara on the Las Vegas Strip. If you want to get the full Live Fest experience, you will want to arrive on Thursday and stay through the weekend. And again, we gave you these options for ticket tiers and are announcing these different days so far ahead of time because we want to make sure that you have the best Live Fest experience possible. We know that different ticket tiers and arrival dates are going to depend on everyone's individual circumstance. So please start planning now, do not wait. Thank you so much for staying tuned and locked in for this very information rich and dense edition of the Rundown. I know that on the Rundown too, I've been known to give some puns. We do puns every now and again. And I heard that they're not as obvious sometimes. So let me try this one. If I just may have your attention, to who may be your new top badge. Maybe it's someone you don't know at all. Or maybe you already know who it is because May should be requesting the box. May, congratulations. You may enter the box because you are this week's newest top badge announcement. Congratulations to you, May, on being our first one in this episode of The Rundown. And congratulations. Welcome to the show. How we feeling?
Good to see you again, Chris.
Good
Yeah.
to see you. Are
Thank
you
you.
feeling pretty excited right now?
Yeah, it's good to be back and good to see you again. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here. I appreciate Meet Me company. Thank you.
Yeah, well, this is something that's earned. So, we appreciate you saying thank you to us, but also congratulations to you on the achievement because you put in the work, the time to do this. So you were saying again, why did you choose to return and invest your time and find a place in this community? What was it about this place that drew you?
Yeah, I left for some years and decided to come back 4 months ago. I left the app and I didn't plan to come back. So spent a lot of time with my parents, with my family, took them to some places that they really want to go. And I never really spent time enough with them. And after my loved ones, my 11 dogs passed away. So it's like a wake up call that I need to spend time with my loved ones. And I spend day and night, every night with my parents and with the people that I love. And I feel like I miss streaming, but it's kind of like year passed by, second year passed by, year number 3 passed by. I feel like I want to come back and make it work again. Start with the house, and yeah. So.
Well, but you did. So you took that time away, and you mentioned a few things that I definitely share the sentiment of. Is that family, loved ones, it's a priority. I also would say and extend that family can extend to the people that you meet here. In my opinion, friends are like family. Friends are family. And you can meet some incredible people on here. So do you feel like there's anyone you want to give a special shout out to, specific, not specific?
Specific.
Specifically or not specifically, yeah. Anyone in particular?
Yeah, it's long story short, because you knew me from my own account, right? Many years ago during COVID. And like I said, I told you I didn't plan to come back, but then it's like the feeling building up. When I left, I didn't tell nobody. So when I came back, I also tell nobody. It started with 0 diamonds, 0 favorites. And with 35 million in 4 months, it's such a blessing. But my energy is still the same. I stream over 10 hours every day nonstop, and I wanted to be better. I want to do better. So my stream is like very chilled, and it's my dead box is pure entertainment. It's people just come and hang out and just like finish working or whatever, or taking a break or whatever, So like you said, it's to shout out to people. I just wanted to thank you to Jazz, to John, who be with me every day. And thank you to my first buddy on the app, Kiki. She is such a sweetheart and always with me when I have drained energy and I need to stop, take a break from the box, and always verse and always say yes and always have, stay with me. Most of the time.
It becomes a lot when you get in this box to try and remember all the people who've helped to support you. And luckily people can hit the favorite button on you right now, and they should be hitting the favorite because you're the newest top badge. Nay, is there any last things that you'd just like to say before we say goodbye for now?
Yeah, I would like to thank the one and only, my first day that I hit the first milli in few days, and I hit the first 10 milli in 1 month and 20 in 2 months. it's thank you for Pacific for teaching me from day one, because when I came back, Chris, I have no idea about XP, SP. I don't know anything. He just teach me
Things
like
have evolved a little bit. Yeah, things have
put
changed
the
a little
box
bit. Yeah.
down, click this, click this, click this, click that. And I did mistake. I do mistake every day still, and I'm learning. And I feel like there's so much to learn, and the app changing a lot, like in a good way, and such a blessing. Thank you for my everybody, like Korean. Thank you for Rico. Thank you, Alex. Who else that I didn't call the name? Thank you everybody who like my content, and that my content put a smile on their face. And
For sure.
thank
Well,
you
congratulations
for
to
the
you.
opportunity. Yeah.
Congratulations to you. We know that it's a long list and it's a lot of things to. So when you get in this box, it's a very special moment, and we're so happy to celebrate it with you. So please do hit the favorite button on your newest top badge. She's there in the box. Congratulations on getting it.
Thank you so much, Chris. Good to see you again. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Much love. Much love. Thank you so much for being here. Newest top badge returning after a multi-year hiatus. We've got 3-4 years since. So congratulations on your continued success. And if you're just now joining, welcome to the Rundown. This is a show that happens Fridays at 2 or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, depending on which app you primarily use. And today we are merged together as one community. We've covered and talked about a ton of things. It's been pretty intense. And you know, I put a slide together here to just kind of to reset the tone, to bring a different energy. As a kid, you may have heard this poem, this nursery rhyme. It goes, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. I feel better already. But do you know that there's a secret second verse to that one? It goes, dark kitty, new top badge kitty, request the box. Congratulations to you, because you are this week's second top badge announcement. Congratulations, dark kitty, on being the second top badge this week. Please request the box if you happen to be here, because you are the newest top badge on the Rundown, which happens Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And while we're doing this recap, Dark Kitty, if you happen to be here, give her a ring, unless you're working. Gotta be responsible. In case you're not able to make this Rundown, we are able to box you on a future edition. So congratulations to Dark Kitty on tagged new top badge. Could be time zone as well. My friend Joe down there is helping me out. Recap, in case you missed anything on this nearly hour-long rundown. We had so many things that we talked about. We have a Live Fest Ruby contest going on right now that'll pay out to the top 20. If you place in the top 20, you will be awarded a flight that arrives Thursday, hotel stay for the entire duration of the event, premium ticket, the highest ticket tier that we have available. If you want to secure it ahead of everyone else being able to even get a ticket, you got to place in the top 20. We also have a midweek contest coming up next week. It's February 4th through the 5th, the Dream Week contest. Top 50 people. We're giving away over $20,000 in diamonds per community. That's a lot. We have new VIP packs for those of you on Tag. You can access those through web. New gifts. We've got the heart emoji, groundhog, hot springs to mud, Winter's Castle, and my pick of the week, Jet number 2. It's a Jet 2 holiday. Top badge of the week goes out this week to not those people. I knew there was one thing that I'd have to update. Top badge of the week this week goes out to Ayo Virgo. There we go. Ayo Virgo and Ebsy. Congratulations to each of you. Last week, it went out to Miss Tease and King Stassi. New top badge alert goes out to May and Dark Kitty. Last week, we had another round of new top badges. Congratulations to each of you. If you want to stay up to date with all the things that are happening, changing, and trending here in the live community, make sure you stay tapped in by hitting that favorite button. Tune in Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a special edition of The Rundown. We're going to talk about the contest, the Ruby contest. We will formally say goodbye to our Together event, this merge, and we will discuss the reality show and what you need to know in order to get your favorite or possibly even yourself onto the production. There's a ton going on in our community. Thank you so much for your attention and your patience. It's so exciting to be able to do this, and it's an honor to be able to do this. My name is Chris. I hope that you have a safe weekend. Good luck to those of you who are trying to place in this Ruby contest. It is going to be a tough one, but the stakes are high. The stakes are high, getting that guaranteed ticket. So good luck. We look forward to seeing you Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, please stay safe, stream with respect, and much love to you. We'll see you then.